guys, how y'all doing? Welcome to Amazing Trends. My name is Alexander, or just Alex, and today we are going to go over 10 new characters we want to see in the new Super Smash Bros. Nintendo has recently revealed on Nintendo Direct that new Super Smash Bros. Will be released sometime this year. This of course has gotten many fans excited. With this release, this will be the 5th Super Smash Bros. In the Super Smash Bros. Series. With every new Super Smash Bros., there are new characters. So let's go over the 10 new characters we want to see in this installment of Super Smash Bros. Number 10. Ken Masters. With Ryu being added to the last installment of Super Smash Bros., wouldn't it just make sense to add Ryu's best friend Ken? Like Ryu, Ken is from the Street Fighter series and has been part of Street Fighter from the start. Both have similar fighting styles due to being trained by the same master Gouken. Ken is the opposite of Ryu, being more flamboyant and having a huge ego. Both have a friendly rivalry, so wouldn't it be fun to have each other face off in Super Smash Bros? Number 9. Springman. Springman from the game ARMS would be a great character to play as. Springman is a weightlifting fighter who loves pizza. Like seriously, Springman can eat like 12 pizzas in one sitting. Springman has spring arms, allowing him to have long-range attacks. He has 2 special abilities that can be somehow implemented in Super Smash Bros. He is able to dash to produce a shockwave that is able to deflect incoming attacks, and when he is low on health, he is able to have his arms permanently charged for stronger punches. Number 8. Toad. One of Princess Peach's most loyal attendants, Toad, would be an excellent addition to Super Smash Bros. Although Toad doesn't seem like much of a fighter, he is obliged to keeping Princess Peach safe. In a game where Princess Peach is a playable character, wouldn't it make sense to have a loyal attendant Toad added into the action? Toad has been part of many other Mario games, playable and non-playable. Toad has been in Mario Kart, playable in Super Mario Bros. 2, and the host of the early Mario Party games, later being a playable character in Mario Party 5 and onward. Toad has even been the protagonist of a game in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, released for the Wii U. With his constant shrieking, Toad would be a fun character to see in Super Smash Bros. Number 7. Rayman. Rayman from the Rayman series would be a fun character to play as in Super Smash Bros. Although not owned by Nintendo, it wouldn't be too much of a stretch adding Rayman to Super Smash Bros., considering other non-Nintendo characters like Cloud from Final Fantasy and Ryu from Street Fighter have made it into Smash. Rayman is a series of platformer games where you play as, you guessed it, Rayman. Owned by Ubisoft, Rayman would have a higher chance of making it in Super Smash Bros. Considering that Ubisoft has collaborated with Nintendo in the game Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Rayman has even made it into a trophy in previous Super Smash Bros. Games. Rayman, having powers granted to him by fairies, would excel in a fight. Rayman has the ability of throwing long punches and kicks because he is limitless, allowing him to have ranged attacks, screaming yeah! Way to be able to play as the current 20-year-old Rayman. Number 6. Paper Mario. Mario already appearing in Super Smash Bros. As just Mario and Dr. Mario, it wouldn't be that much of a big deal to have another Mario in that game, that Mario being Paper Mario. Paper Mario is a beloved game by many fans, where you play as Mario. The Paper Mario series are RPGs that have been available for Nintendo 64, Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo 3DS, and for the Nintendo Wii U. Having a different art style and gameplay mechanics, Paper Mario will be a unique character to play as in Super Smash Bros. Being 2D, Paper Mario would have a similar sprite as Mr. Game & Watch in Super Smash Bros. Paper Mario would be unlike the other Marios in Super Smash Bros. In terms of attack. Paper Mario would commonly use objects to attack in Paper Mario, like his hammer. Paper Mario can even bring along his party members to help defeat the enemy. Paper Mario would be a different and fun character to play as in Super Smash Bros. Number 5. Shadow the Hedgehog. With the last installment of Super Smash Bros. Having Sonic the Hedgehog, Shadow the Hedgehog would be a great character to add to Super Smash Bros. Shadow was created by Gerald Robotnik and is considered to be the ultimate life form. Shadow is similar to Sonic in terms of his abilities. Shadow matches Sonic's speed and skill and can even use Chaos Control with a Chaos Emerald. Shadow has been in numerous Sonic games and has even had his own game. Shadow has helped Sonic in some occasions, but ultimately Sonic is his rival. Shadow is essentially a Dark Sonic, which would result in awesome fights in Super Smash Bros. Number 4. Bomberman. Bomberman is a classic video game that many know and love. With that, Bomberman would be an awesome character to play as in Super Smash Bros. Bomberman is owned by Konami, but it shouldn't be too big of a problem adding Bomberman to Super Smash Bros. Because like I said before, Nintendo has already added non-Nintendo characters to Super Smash Bros. Like Ryu from Street Fighter and Cloud from Final Fantasy. Bomberman has been featured in over 70 games and has been all of the Nintendo platforms, with the exception of the Wii U and the 3DS. Bomberman has even been in several anime and manga. Bomberman is no stranger to danger, as most of his games involve him using explosives to blow up the enemy. With Bomberman's big presence in the gaming industry, it would be awesome to see him in the new Super Smash Bros. Number 3. Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight is a 2D side-scrolling platform indie game that was initially released in 2014 from a Kickstarter campaign. But this game got a lot of people's attention. This game is now loved by many and would make a great addition to Super Smash Bros. This game has been in numerous platforms including the 3DS, Wii U, and the Switch. Shovel Knight has won many awards and is even going to have a third campaign released sometime this year. Shovel Knight even has an amiibo. When the last installment of Super Smash Bros. Was released, many were hoping that Shovel Knight would make an appearance, but sadly that did not happen. But with the new campaign of Shovel Knight being released soon, now would be the perfect time to add Shovel Knight to the action. Shovel Knight yields a shovel that would crush the enemies in Super Smash Bros. Number 2. Crash Bandicoot. There are many fans that want Crash Bandicoot to come to Super Smash Bros. I mean, who doesn't love Crash? Crash is an Eastern Bard Bandicoot and the protagonist of the Crash Bandicoot series. In Crash Bandicoot games, Crash has shown that he is pretty strong by being able to fight titans and other creatures. Crash is pretty agile too, going through stages in the Crash Bandicoot games, and he has the stamina to back him up. Crash is good at a fight, and he would be totally capable of fighting in Super Smash Bros. One of Crash's best known abilities is his Cyclone Spinning, which is used to knock enemies and obstacles out of the way. Crash is also able to use weapons, as he has used the Fruit Bazooka in the Crash Bandicoot games. Crash is a goofy and heroic character, and with the recent release of the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy on the Nintendo Switch, now would be the perfect time to add Crash Bandicoot to Super Smash Bros. Number 1. Waluigi. Waluigi is one of the most neglected characters in the Mario series, but that doesn't mean we the fans won't appreciate him. Waluigi doesn't have his own game dedicated to him like Mario, Luigi, and even Toad, but he has been part of most of the sports and party games like Mario Kart, Mario Strikers, Mario Tennis, and of course, Mario Party. Waluigi was created to be Luigi's rival, hence the upside down L on his hat, and Waluigi is part of his name where Wa is supposed to mean bad. If Waluigi were given the chance, I'm sure he would be great in Super Smash Bros. I mean, he already has had some action in the game by being an assist trophy, and the modding community has even put him in the game. Now, that was our list for the 10 new characters we want to see in the new Super Smash Bros. What do you think of our list? Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe and like for future videos. And thank you for watching.